Hello and welcome to this new version of Yak. That's version 0.10.5, and it fixes a lot of bugs, but I never talk about them. It also brings a few new features that I'm going to talk in an instant, and as you probably guessed, this is mostly a content update. So very briefly, the new features: we've got 3 new preselection buttons for the ground and desk view settings. I'm not going to talk about them now because I just uploaded a full tutorial video about them, so that's it. Next, we've got a few security mechanisms. So for example, here for the character sheet, we can't now delete the character sheet. You can see that when I try to delete one, I get an error message, and instead I've got to use the 2 steps mechanism. So this is not possible to mistakenly lose our work by deleting a character sheet now. Exactly the same thing for the dungeon modification. We have to enable the deletion mechanism before deleting them, so again, no mistake possible now. Next, we've got a one-click option to install a module. So when we give a valid address to YAG, it will now fully, when we click this button, it will now download the module, but also unzip it and load it in one click. We can disable this default behavior here, and then it will only download it, and we'll have, as previously, we'll have to unzip it and load it manually. Okay, but by default now it's a one-click process. And finally, we've got a small switch to switch on and off the lights on the UI. It has always been here in this UI. Now it's also present on the desk, so we can now switch on and off the lights, the UI lights, also from the desk. Very simple. Okay, that's it for the minor new features. So now let's start with the new content. We've got 64 new cartoony animal knights, and they are very, very beautiful. We've got 8 heads and 8 bodies, so that's a total of 64. You can see that they are both noble and cute, which is a real tour de force by the author, so very nicely done. They are technically considered as human pawns, so they can be equipped with their own sword and shield here, or with any sort of equipment actually, and of course they can ride any creatures. Okay, very nice, very nice. Then we have a giant sort of poisonous, giant horror ticks stuff. So very nice horror giant insect. Well, arachnid. It has 8 legs. Next, we have 2 new sort of spiders. They each come with 6 or 7 color variations, so they are very beautiful. We also have a tray full of web that allow us to very quickly and easily make a webby ambience here. Okay, it's just located in the pawn section here. Okay, so as you can see, we've got this webby stuff here. We've got lots of detailed pawn and so on. This was a suggestion, a very good one by some users to have that sort of stuff. Next, we've got a few giant insects, and they are very beautiful, ranging from the fly to the ant, beetles, bees, dragonfly, butterflies. They can be, as every creature, ridden. Okay, so dwarf riding a beetle here, goblin riding a fly here. Very nice, I just love it. And we've got a noble elf woman riding her giant butterfly. Okay, so very, very beautiful stuff. We've got a new medieval warrior woman here. She comes with a lot, like 40 or 45 variations, different clothes, different hair colors and stuff. She also has her own sword, so she comes with it. That's very nice. We've got a new cyberpunk guy here in the cyberpunk section obviously. Also a lot of different variations, like 80 or 90, something like that, because a human head, cyber head, human body, cyber body, with or without the coat, the hoodie, hairs and stuff. So many different variations. He also has his own sword here, so a very nice and rich addition. Next, we've got a new woman character. character. She's got that Harley Quinn vibe here, you know, lots of flashy colors, can be used as a burglar or thief. Okay, can be useful. Do not forget that she's got that option as well. I always try to tell it in every video, to talk about it in every video, but never forget to use this button, because it can bring a lot of different options on the character. So here it's taking off her mask, okay, so she can be used as a thief and so on. Next we've got a sort of science fiction robotic cyborg ninja killer, I don't know how to call it, but very nice model here, okay, with like 6 or 7 color variation again. He also comes with his own sword, so okay, super model. And finally we've got a few new weapons, like 16 or 20 of them, you know, crossbow, war hammers and stuff like that, medieval ones. And we also have a few trays. I'm trying now to put some trays because people are requesting that, so I'm trying to do it. Trays containing, you know, furnitures to decorate your dungeon. So for example, here we've got now a tray full of various cupboards, you know, for library, alchemists, potions. Same for, you know, we've got a shelf, we've got different tables as well, pre-equipped. Okay, so that can be nice if you want to decorate your dungeon. And we also have a full tray, a tray full of science fiction chests here. Alright, this is it for the pawns, so we are going now to have a look at the new dungeon themes. We've got 5 of them. I of course prepared some saves, so let's start with a curiosity here. This is, as you can see, a garden or forest made the size of the giant insect. So in this theme here, as you can see, they don't look so giant. They look normal sized, and they are very, very nice. Look, that spider. Okay, and in fact it is us humans that are looking very small in this strange world. So for those of you who are old enough to have seen the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, you can play that now. And not sure it's very useful, but I love it so much that I wanted to do it. And of course I couldn't make that sort of thing without showing you the death march of the ants here. Okay, the famous marabunta, I think it's called. So again, there are many things to be done in such an environment with giant insects and, you know, tiny characters and so on. I like it very much. Okay, next we've got we stay in the realm of critters with a spider lair. Where are the characters here? Okay, so as you can see, very creepy vibe with lots of webs, giant spiders obviously, and very nice ambience. Can become even more creepy if we turn off the lights. Okay, I don't know if it's very playable that way, but talk about immersion here. Okay, have a look in first person. Very nice. Okay, and just show you see it in its full glory without all the lights and effects. Here it is. So this is just a simple tunnel, but decorated with a lot of webs, as you can see. Okay, next we've got also something a bit special. I was told many times that it was a pity in a medieval table not to have any castle, and it's true, but there is a good reason for that. It's simply that I haven't found yet a pack in the Unreal Marketplace that is both beautiful and usable with procedural generation. But time goes on and still no castle, so I finally took the cheapest pack I could work with and made a dungeon theme out of it. So needless to say, I'm not very satisfied with this result, but at least it is usable to attack or defend a castle while waiting for the chosen pack to appear. Okay, so you can use, you know, siege machines here. You can put people on the walkways to defend, and more people to attack, and so on and so on. And by the way, it comes in two different versions. So you've got here the sort of more medieval version, you know, with soil underground and square towers, and we've got the exact same thing, but a bit more aristocratic, maybe for kings and queens, you know, with round red towers and bricks on the ground and so on. And of course, if you want to make something more complicated, if you've got the time, then I'm also proposing here a tray full of castle parts, so you can make your own castle manually. It would be a lot of work, but can be done if you are really motivated. Okay, so that's it. Next, we've got a biomass theme, a bit like the spider one, but with biomass things. I don't know how to call them. Okay, you can see here that we've got the same lady in the same sort of trouble. Let's turn off the light completely to get a very creepy vibe. Where is it? Here. Okay, so again, as you can see, very nice possibility for immersion, if you want to play that way. Okay, and I'm also going to put the lights on so that you can see it completely. So there is room for creepy adventures and ambience here. Okay, oh, have a look at that. Turning them off again, and we can have a small walk. Very nice dungeon, as you can see. Okay, next and finally, we've got a modern dungeon theme that I like very much, a detective office from the 40s, 50s, 20s, I don't know, but very nice for ambience, Lovecraftian ambience, as you can see here. Okay, let's go in the corridor here. All right, so I put a lot of filters. Obviously, you can go inside the office, and there are lots of details, and it's very, very beautiful. So again, nice setup for 20s, 30s, 40s ambience. I'm going also to take off all the lights so that you can see it, and all the effects so that you can see it without any effects. And it's kind of nice theme, you know, lots of details on the office, on the walls, and etc. Okay, so very beautiful one. Well, I guess this is it, so I'm gonna end up this video here. There is, as you can see, there is a bit for everyone, a bit of everything for everyone, so that's very cool. I like this update very much. I hope you enjoyed it as well, and if it's the case, then hopefully see you in the next with pleasure. Thank you, bye bye.